There's this one fishing spot that's unlike anything I've fished before. It kind of looks like a submerged atoll or maybe like a weirdly circular grass reef. It's a really weird structural feature, and the interesting thing is you can see it. It's right next to the highway. Today we take out the super old kayak and check out that submerged atoll. See if there's any crazy fish in it. One thing that's super nice about using inexpensive gear like this kayak is you really don't have to worry about messing it up, because honest to God, it's already on the way out. Conditions for today, we got low winds, less than 10 miles per hour, which is super nice for kayaking especially. So I do have a couple strategies for this inshore atoll. We have the waders on, so we can drift right up to it. We can drift in it, but once it's basically like a big reef, a circular reef. And we could just wade on the outside if there are fish in a little bit shallower. Another thing we have in the tackle tray is some top waters. If they are shallow and they are hitting on top, we'll definitely be throwing one of those guys. For now though, it should be directly out this way, so we're gonna drift right into it while we're throwing this bone soft plastic. You know what? I'm not even sure I brought the popping cork, so the top water might be our fish finder. Oh, there's a fish! No way, dude! We're coming up to it. This is a nicer trout too. No way, dude. That's a nice trout. What in the world? That's a nicer trout, dude. I was not expecting this. I was thinking this baby might hold some dinks, but this might be a decent fish. Holy cow. Let's go, dude. That's a nice one. Man, he's got a stomach on him too, fellas. Look at that guy. Beautiful. Look at that. That's 19 incher. Yep, just over 19 inches. Not a bad freaking fish. We're not even quite there. It's about 50 yards up maybe, but I think we're on a steady incline into some shallower. Oh, Jesus. Not a bad little guy right there. Whew. We'll let him, first fish of the day, we'll let him go. That would be a nice one to keep, fellas. First fish of the day, we're letting it go. And we hooked ourselves, but like I was saying, I think we're on a steady incline up to the reef, with some grass mixed in. Not the cleanest water, so I can't tell if there's potholes, but if there's a nice fish like that, just in this random spot, coming up to it, I'm excited. Oof, dude, oh my God, big hit! Oh my gosh, that is a red, dude. Holy cow, dude. Oh, we freaking dropped it, dude. Oh my gosh, I wanted to catch that fish. That's 2 bites right here though, and this is right in the area where I wanted to kind of wade. Whew, that's crazy. Man, you didn't think the bone down south could do it, but that's already 2 bites, and they were both good fish. That's a fish. We were catching some good ones, fellas. We were catching some good ones, all right? We were hooking up on some good ones. But they can't all be good ones, can they? All right, here we go. We're coming right up to the big old circle. Now we've identified fish on the outside. Let's see if there's fish on the reef itself, or maybe even inside of it. That'd be so cool if there's fish inside. Game plan is we drift from one side of the circle down to the middle, all the way to the other side, and we'll see what bites. They might be in shallow, or they might be in the freaking middle of it. Depth check, depth check. Oh wow, oh my God, it gets deeper than this. Holy cow, this gets really deep. What in the world is in the middle? I did not expect that, dude. Now that's a little spooky, like what used to be here, man. We'll hit it again tomorrow, baby. We'll hit it again tomorrow. Well, fellas, day one to the atoll did not go too good. But when I got back home, I did a little bit of research. I got on Google Earth, went through the historical imagery all the way back to I believe the 1950s. And that little atoll has been there all the way as far back as the images went. I'm thinking there's no way that it's natural. It's probably man-made. So we got the big boat in the back of the truck, and we're gonna go back out there and find the secrets of this atoll. Surely this time we'll get them. That's lure we're going with, the kind of natural but cool looking slick lure. It has a little blue fleck in it, which I think just looks super cool. The fish probably don't even notice them, but we got so many things to try here. We're gonna go right through the middle of the circle, see if there's anything on the inside, then we're gonna hit the other side. But we can also just drift right along the outside where we did catch those couple of nice fish. And there's a mullet right there. Oh, that was a bite. Is he on? Oh my God, I'm so dumb. First day of fishing, fellas. Give me a break. He's, oh my God, dude. That might have been 3 different fish. I'm not even sure. This is a speckler though. Woo, look at him. He's running for the boat. That's a nice one too, boys. Holy cow. That's a nice fish. Off the rip. First fish of the day. Yeah. Decent guy. Man, he's got some weight to him. Look at that. Yep. Holy cow. Yeah, this fish was on there the whole time. He freaking, oh shoot. Well, fellas, it is a good thing we got the stringer on the boat, because this guy is not gonna make it. That's my fault. You gotta, when you get a bite, you gotta set the hook. High level fishing strategy. And I just want to cast again. Since we are drifting, we're moving along. Don't want to pass up the opportunity to catch some. Dude, I've caught 2 trout right here today and the previous day, and both of them have been decent trout. That's a really good sign. Damn, nothing on the inside. The prophecies were a lie, man. We did find those couple of nice fish though. Well, that's 2 days at the Circle Reef only to catch a couple of fish. So maybe it's not the magical spot I thought it could have been. But in a very close area, I have some spots that I know should actually be good. So we're gonna use those as a control and see how bad this atoll spot actually is. Super nice day. There's no way we don't catch them. And check out what we got tied up. The spinner bait. We got some super clear water today, man. It's a freaking gorgeous day. But I'm still gonna throw the spinner bait because I want to. Sir, an absolute key, if you haven't used a motor in a while, you want to start it up at home. Right now we do have some super high tides, and the good thing, I have some high tide spots, so I think we can find them at. Check it out, we got water. Even though this huge flat, nice potholes, but it usually has very little water in it. But right now with this high tide, it can be very good, at least pretty good for redfish. The thing is though, it is a huge flat, so we might have to cover a bit of water before we find the fish. And that's the reason we got the spinner bait. It's pretty good at finding the fish. It covers a lot of water. Maybe a little bite there, but fish are chasing it. That made me happy. Oh, there's a guy. Holy, that's a red. We're hooked up with the guy. Decent little red. It's a little guy, all right? But he's still powerful. He might be a little bit bigger than I thought. Oh, he's got fellas with him too. Ripped this guy right out of one of these potholes. I was actually kind of running him over, but I saw one red when I was running. Decided to try him out, and he's right in there. Man, look at that. Clear water. And a nice red colored fish. Woohoo! A little bit on the lower end, but man, he ate up that spinner bait, and he was still powerful. 21, 22 incher right there. It's the same kind of looking stuff, just potholes with some clear water. And the other ones didn't have any, and then for first one or two casts over here, we already hooked up. I actually do want to keep a fish or two, but kind of want something a little bit bigger than 22. We're looking for 24 plus. Oh, there's a guy on it. There, he got it. Ah, saw him chasing it down. Dang, there's another guy on him. If I had another rod, we'd go for the double hook up. Unfortunately, we got the smaller fish too. But they came out of that pole hole right there. Awesome, dude. Switched up to the soft bean, just because I saw the I saw red turn down the spinner bait. It's a little bit more realistic, but in this clear water, it still looks a little bit dumb. But this guy chased it down and ate it up. If he's a keeper. Yeah! Woohoo! There's a guy right there. I saw about 2 or 3 more with him. want to get him off, kind of. We'll get another one. Well, you know what? We'll get a bigger one too. Did not mean to drop that sucker. Sheeper under. Oh shoot! Hooked up. Hooked up. Again. This is the smallest one so far. Might not even be a keeper, but at least we're hooking up now. We know there's fish here. This guy might actually reach 20, but he's a little bit smaller. The only negative of using the Miradine and Softine is you gotta deal with those treble hooks. Woohoo! That guy's a little bit smaller, we'll just let him go. Now we're in an area with smaller potholes, but it's mixed with different types of grass and different heights of grass, which I really like for finding some redfish. Yeah! Oh, this might be a big guy. He made a huge splash. He's not feeling. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's running with me right now. It looked like a giant splash, to be honest, but he's not running yet. This might be a bigger fish, fellas. This might be a bigger fish. Yeah, that's a good one. Holy. That's a better one. That's a better one. Holy. That's the issue with drifting. You gotta fight the fish and the drift. Man, just from seeing that splash, I was pretty sure it was gonna be a bigger fish. And he didn't even pull it first, but now he's pulling. I'm hoping this fella is in the slot. That's my only dream. All right, this is a nice one, dude. I'm thinking he's a 26, 27, which is perfect. Man, but he's fighting like a 30. Well, he might, I don't know, let's just see. Golly, dude. This guy. There you go, fella. There you go, big fella. He might be, shoot, he might be close to over, fellas. Let's get a measurement. Hold on, hang on there, big fella. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Bang. Woohoo! Got him! And he chewed up my Softine. That's the good thing about redfish. They have the meaty lips. If you get a good hook set, they're not gonna be dropping it. A little bit of weight on him. 7 1/4. Bang. 27 incher. Bang. Right there. 27 incher right there, dude. Hell yeah. That's ideal, man. Actually ideal. Bang. Nice, man. I had to leave and come back because those fish already saw me. They weren't gonna bite probably in the next couple minutes, but come back 20 minutes later, and we got one on the stringer.